Hi, I'm Amy from eSpares, and in this video I'll be showing you how to fix a Dyson Big Ball cylinder vacuum that's become hard to push. If your vacuum isn't set to suitable settings or it's become damaged in any way, this could make it harder to push around. Remember, safety first, always make sure that your appliance is switched off and disconnected from the mains before carrying out any checks or fixes. The first thing to check is your vacuum cleaner settings. On some carpets, your vacuum cleaner can become hard to push or move around because there's too much suction. To adjust your vacuum cleaner's suction, you can push the small red button on top of the cleaner head away from the max marking. This will decrease the suction and will make your vacuum cleaner easier to push across certain carpets and flooring. If the floor tool you're using contains a brush bar, then you'll need to check that this is spinning correctly too, and you can do that by plugging in your vacuum and switching it on. You can then check that the brush bar is spinning through the window at the front of the cleaner head. If it isn't spinning, then you'll need to check for blockages. So let's get to finding the problem. The first thing to do is check that there's no debris, string or hair stuck in the brush bar itself that will prevent it from spinning. Take a look at the brush bar and remove anything you can with your fingers. If there's some hair or string, you may need to use some small scissors or a seam ripper to help you. If there's anything more stubborn, then you'll have to remove the brush bar itself. To do this, you'll want to disconnect the motor head from the wand, and you can do that by pressing down on the release catch that connects the two and gently pulling away. To remove the brush bar, you'll need to use either a coin or a flat-headed screwdriver. You can insert this into the end cap, turn it anti-clockwise on the side of the motor head, and remove the cap, then lift out the brush bar. You can now inspect the brush bar and remove any obstruction that could prevent it from spinning properly. If you find that your brush bar is damaged or the bristles are worn, then you may need to replace it. We'll include a link down below in the description where you can buy a replacement brush bar from our website. Now going back to the original floor tool, we'll need to check it for any damage or blockages that can prevent it from working properly. If you can see anything obstructing the wheels or anything blocking the sole plate, you can go ahead and remove it by hand. If there's any damage to the wheels, however, or if there are any wheels missing, they'll need to be replaced. We'll include a link to new sole plates and new sole plate wheels in the description so you can get your hands on them for yourself. It's really important to make sure that you replace any damaged or broken parts, as these can make your vacuum cleaner potentially dangerous to use. For more information on making sure that your vacuum cleaner is safe to use, check out our video up here on important safety checks for your vacuum cleaner. If your vacuum cleaner is still hard to push, then it might mean that your filter needs a clean. Your filter should be cleaned about once a month, as it can affect the performance of your vacuum otherwise. Again, just make sure that your appliance is unplugged and switched off when you do this. You can find the filter in the top of the dustbin, which you can remove by pressing the red button here and holding the handle and pulling the bin away. You can access the filter by opening up the lid where the handle is. Then proceed to carefully pull the filter out. To wash the filter, rinse it under a cold tap through the open end until the water runs clear. When washing your filter, it's important that you don't use any cleaning products or appliances such as a washing machine or dishwasher, as these can damage the filter. Once you've washed the filter, squeeze and rinse it thoroughly with both hands before leaving it to dry naturally for 24 hours. Make sure it's completely dry before refitting it. Again, don't use any appliances such as a tumble dryer, oven or a hairdryer to speed up the drying process, as this could damage your filter. When your filter is completely dry, you can then return it to its usual place at the top of the bin and close the lid. You can then refit the bin into your vacuum cleaner. And there you have it, how to fix your Dyson Big Ball cylinder vacuum that's hard to push. Now that your vacuum's running smoothly again, why not add the sweet smell of eucalyptus to your home whilst you vacuum with the eSpares Vacuum Air Freshener? You can check out our video down here to see how it works. But before you go, be sure to subscribe to our channel for plenty of appliance repairs, maintenance guides and all things eSpares. Thanks for watching!